What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's a day, February 14th, also known as Valentine's Day. Now I got a bit to say about today. Also, since if you're a good friend of mine, you know that I've been going through some stuff. Why do we celebrate Valentine's Day? The holiday, like many, started of Christian origin, similar to St. Patrick's Day. The full name for the day is St. Valentine's Day. So, St. Valentine was a Christian martyr during the 3rd century, who was killed because, so there was a war going on where he lived, and to get more soldiers, the king of the kingdom that he was in, I forget which one it was, the king banned marriage to make men not be distracted by their wives and make them go to war. Saint Valentine married people in secret, and then eventually he died. I'm pretty sure it's because he was killed by the kingdom's guard. But anyway, that's not what I'm on about today. But yeah, so the holiday always started because of love. Now, you see, love should not be dictated by a calendar. And I hate to break it to you guys, but I'm pretty sure St. Valentine would also believe that. Because why do we need a day for couples to get things for each other just to flex it on Instagram? I don't ever hear of, anything genuine romantic happening. It's either a day for whores to justify being whores by having a shit ton of sex because, oh, it's Valentine's Day, I'm supposed to be with my hubby. Even though it's not your hubby, it's your 4th guy this week, actually. But yeah, so it's either a day for whores to justify being whores, or people to get stuff for their partner and show their partner love. Which, while I do understand that this argument could be used against many days, like say with Christmas, we get all of each other gifts and stuff for Christmas, but it's that was always part of the tradition for the many years Christmas has been a thing. Valentine's Day became a thing because of and also Christmas, if we're going to look at its Christian origin, the reason gifts are even a part of it is because it celebrates Jesus' birth, which was God's gift to everyone, but B, 12 days later, during the 12 days of Christmas, the 3 kings pulled up to Jesus in the manger and gave him gifts. Which is why gifts are a part of Christians, a part of Christmas. Because we as Christians believe that Jesus was God's gift to us, and the 3 kings gave Jesus gifts on the 12th day of Christmas, known as 3 Kings Day. This is why gifts are a part of Christmas. But Valentine's Day's origins have nothing to do with giving gifts to show love. It's about marriage. It's about true love. True love transcends material bullshit. Because let's be real, what the fuck am I saying? The holiday, just like Christmas, just like Halloween, has been turned into a commercial holiday. The only person you're truly elating by doing things only for your partner, only on Valentine's Day, the only people you're elating, truly, isn't even your partner. It's the corporate bozos at the head of the food chain, at the top of the food chain. So, you're selling out to the establishment already. But still, love should not be dictated by a calendar. I understand that, it's a nice day, but, there's so many instances where, partners will barely do anything special for each other, and then Valentine's Day comes around, it's oh, this one day on the calendar, I gotta go get my girlfriend something, or, oh, it's the one day on the calendar, I get to go fuck some big black guy, because I'm a hoe. So, it's like, yeah, it's nice to flex on Instagram and like tag each other in public stories and be like, "Happy Valentine's Day, baby boo." But it's like, bro, like, who are you flexing on? Like, you make everything public and stuff. It's like nobody gives a shit that you bought a box of chocolates and got some flowers for your girlfriend. The only external people that are probably going to care to that extreme where you have to post it on Instagram is the girlfriend's annoying friends, because women. I'm gonna choose my words carefully. I'm just gonna skip over that part that I was gonna say. But yeah, so it's like, why do we allow one day to dictate when we show our partner some love? And also, it's like, we I want to give my 2 cents, because like, and I kind of want to just say some things to like single people like me who have never had a girlfriend or any romance in their life. Yeah, life be like that, bro. You gotta just keep going, because it ain't getting any better. Okay, I'm about 99% certain that I die alone. So I'm not gonna give you that bullshit like, oh, you're just saving yourself. The right one will always come along. No, because for me there probably won't ever be a right one, because of, the person I am, the way I live. Like, if I don't get a high school lover and then we marry, like, I'm probably dying single, because it's like, I'm not out there enough, and I'm probably never gonna ever be out there enough to meet people after high school. Because you see, the only way I'd even be able to meet someone in high school is because I'm forced to be in a facility with all of these females every single day. But like, when I'm no longer forced to be in a facility with other women, I'm never going to like be able to find a romantic partner. And since it's like a 1 in 500 chance that high school lovers get married, I'm probably dying alone, guys. But what I am going to say is, like, there's always a purpose. In Catholicism, priests can't be married, so maybe I'm going to somehow be a priest when I'm older. That's why I'm not going to find a romantic partner. But it's like, you got to keep going. And that's another reason why I think Valentine's Day is stupid. It's buying material things to show an act of love for your partner, but you only ever do it on 2 days of the year. Or it's like, you're just flexing on all the depressed, lonely people out there. Like, I got some stories, okay? You see, y'all might be thinking that, oh, I just don't talk to women, right? No, I have, and like, okay, so as soon as I get to high school, right, I have this, I'm gonna tell you one story about one girl in particular, because, it's like the most apparent one that's ever happened to me. It was the first week of this school year, me and my friend, because, like, we met on the first day of school since I moved to a new area, we were sitting with this other group of guys that we became friends with on the second day of school, and on the table next to us during lunch, there was this group of girls. Now, you see, my friend, he's kind of a player, so we're, like, polar opposites. So we started making mad comments about her, like, having a fat ass and shit. She overheard it and then asked us who it was. Then the leader of the friend group says that it was me as a joke. I say, because this is back when I didn't know the type of people that were in the school, so for all I knew, being accused of saying something weird could destroy my reputation. So I'm trying to, like, be like, no, that was not me, that was him. She knew, or at least I think she knew it wasn't actually me. And then the head of the friend group then asked if she would rather me or my friend. Her and her entire friend group all respond by saying they would rather me. And then they call my friend a black monkey. So, that was weird. But anyway, now you see, over the next week, by really paying attention to this girl and, like, hearing things from other people, it started to seem like she genuinely liked me. So I was kind of, like, in a surreal phase. Because, like, you know, this is something that's unheard of. A girl liking Tristan Luigi, like, when would that ever happen? So, I was a bit skeptical. So I have my friend, if I tell my friend, if he ever sees her, ask her if she actually is. Exactly 1 week after. Now, I was also starting to catch feelings, which then again, you guys might tell me, oh, well, you barely even knew her, so maybe you shouldn't have caught feelings. Yeah, I have a response for that. It's a very highly educated response. Shut the fuck up. Okay? People can fall in love in more ways than one, okay? We're not in a scripted life, so I don't want to hear, oh, well, that's your fault for falling in love with a girl that you barely even knew. My simple 2-word answer to that take is fuck off. So anyway, but it's like, so then I find out from my friend, because he eventually saw her and asked her, the answer was no. She joked about everything. Which I also had a feeling that she was doing too, and before I started getting the feeling that she liked me, I kind of was already telling myself she was just joking. So I wasn't too surprised, but I was also kind of hurt, because what did I do to just be decided to be the victim? Like, it would have made sense for them to joke, for like her to joke about my friend, since he was the one actually making the comments. I didn't say a thing about her, and I didn't even pay attention to her until she forced me to pay attention to her. So then, the day she does this, she doubles down, and then she gives me a funny little nickname. If you're one of the 2 friends from my school that found out about my YouTube channel watching this, you know which girl I'm talking about, and you know what nickname she gave me. And if you comment it, it's getting deleted. But there are some of my friends on Discord who also know the nickname she gave me. But I'm not going to say it, because I'm not getting the over 200 people subscribed to me that information. So anyway, but yeah, and then the audacity, not the audacity, but like, then things get even worse, because for my semester 2 schedule, I have 2 classes with her. I used to only have lunch with her. And then in my psychology class, I'm put in a group with her, and one of my friends, and one of her friends, and this girl that I don't even know. I get dead ass laughed at for my last name in front of my face by this girl and her friend. And then you see, my other friend, I told him about this, because I met him and became friends with him after the incident. This guy, like, he used to, like, understand what I've been saying, but now I don't think he does, because after he's gotten to know her, because they follow each other on Instagram now, too. They're kind of like friends, a little bit, I guess, or like acquaintances. But the more he's gotten to really know her, the less of my side he's taking. And I'm getting this from multiple people, too. People are trying to tell me, oh, she likes you, and she was just playing around. Or I'm being told that, oh, she was just trying to be friends with you. First of all, to that first argument, she doesn't like me because she has a boyfriend, and she had a boyfriend the entire time it happened. Now, even if she does like me while having a boyfriend, that says more about her than me, because that means that she's just disloyal. So it's like, why the fuck would that make me feel any better? And then I'm told, oh, she's trying to be your friend. Okay, so you're telling me the mental process was, I want to be this kid's friend, so I'm going to pretend to like him for a week, and then after that turn him into a circus act and call him pet names. Pet names I'm still getting called to this day. Months later. This is in September. It's February. So then today I'm having a conversation with the friend who's gotten to know her and is starting to take her side. And then he's like telling me, like, he told me that apparently she was getting kind of pissed off of me one day during psychology because I was barely doing any work on the project that day. She said, like, Tristan's low-key pissing me off right now to her friend or something. So then I'm like, oh, boo-hoo, good, I don't want her to like me. If I pissed her off, that makes me happy. And then he's like, bro, you're so mean. And then I'm like, nah, I don't give a fuck. And then I explain to him. And then he just says, bro, you're just shallow. And again, you know, I'm getting told, like, relatively the same thing by multiple people. So it's like, it's kind of fucking stupid. that like I'm being expected and told that I should just be buddy buddy with her. Like, I'm gonna put this into a scenario that a person who's not single and has dated before will understand. It's like if you're dating someone and then they cheat on you and then you get a job and you're forced to work with them every single day. And then you're called, like, shallow for communicating with them as less as possible. As little as possible. I'm mixing up all my words today. Because it's like, why do I want to talk to this girl? Why do I want her to like me? When at every chance her and her friends get, they automatically turn me into a circus act. And I'm not even seen as a normal person from them. I'm just seen as that guy they bully. You know, I had a friend in my middle school who these few girls would, like, drive insane every day. And at first, I was like, because I had a crush on one of them, so I was kind of jealous. But also at the same time, I was like, it can't be that bad. Now I really understand how we felt. But anyway, so it's just like, I'm expected to be all, like, happy with this girl and be all friendly with her after she destroyed my mental state for months and is one of the reasons why it took me until December to come back. Because I got busy at the end of August, which is why I couldn't make videos. But then I lost all motivation for everything, like, 2 weeks into the school year. And that's why I disappeared. And then there was multiple shit on top of that. And that's why I disappeared until September. December, I mean. So it's like, I would have put this channel in a much better spot had this not happened to me. She completely destroyed my entire mentality for months. And now I'm called shallow and mean for not really, like, wanting to talk to her and not wanting her to like me or be friends with me. Because you're not going to do that shit to me and then become one of my best friends or just become a friend of mine. Like, no. I can forgive people, and I forgave her, but at the same time, my religion teacher talked about this once. Forgiveness isn't forgiving someone and then being all, like, friendly and family with them and loving others. As more so, loving others is like, you can respect them and you treat them like a good person and you forgive them for what they did to you. But it's not love as in the sense of, like, love between partners or love between friends where you have to be all, like, friendly with them and treat them as family. It's like, I don't really want much to do with you, but I still love you as a person. It's like that. So, again, if you think I'm shallow for not really being all buddy-buddy with this person, then you're just stupid. I mean, I can't even say anything else. You're just stupid then, because, like, what are we doing? Like, genuinely, what are we doing? Flo Kirk de genuinely, guys, what are we doing? But anyway, so my final message is just like, it's Valentine's Day, but instead of celebrating it with a partner, since I know a lot of my friends don't have partners, just focus on yourself and treat Valentine's Day as a day for yourself. Don't force yourself to do anything crazy. Just have fun. Call a friend. You know, play a game, bro. Like, just have fun, dude. Valentine's Day is about love, and now, while love is usually about loving a partner, that doesn't mean you can't love yourself. So, just do what you can on this mostly miserable day for most of the population. Hop off the gram. Stop looking at, like, you know, like, all that. Stop looking at the screenshot from the Valentine's Day party where it's just it's like 5 big black dudes, and then it's like your ex-girlfriend in, like, some Wingiri outfit with, like, a heart-shaped bra, and then she's about to get dicked down by all 5 of these guys. Just have fun, dude. Do what you do. Do what you do to the best you can do. That is the way I live, and that's the way you should live too if you're like me. But with that, I'm out, gang. I gotta edit this, which will probably take a little bit. So, yeah. Anyway, gang, like I always say, peace out.